Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Fire Emblem Ladies of Radiance. Chapter 10, Prisoner Release. I should have mentioned, last chapter when I was voicing Kanigas, he's ideally voiced by Patrick Seitz. Hey Ike, I heard you're leaving. Going to Benyon, eh? Hello, Ronoff. I was hoping I'd see you. I'd wanted to thank you for everything you've done. I'm glad to have the chance before I leave. Well, aren't you the dutiful one? Hey, that reminds me, you were born here in Gallia, right? I knew there was something odd about you. You're awfully friendly for a Bjork, you know? Oh, you might not know, but a Bjork is what? I know what it means. It's what you call us humans, right? Oh, knew that, did you? Well then, let me tell you something else. When we use the word human, we mean it much the way you Bjork do when you call us subhuman. Really? It's an insult to be called human? I'm glad you told me. I would never have guessed. I should warn you that if you run across any Lagoos who call you that, be careful. They are no friend of yours. Got it. Thanks. I won't forget. But I've digressed long enough. Let me explain why I'm here. Huh? Princess Alincia, may I have a moment of your time? Yes, of course. The king asks that I give you this. Please, accept it as a gift. What may I ask? Oh yeah, Ronoff and Soren are voiced by Steve Staley. Within that leather pouch is 20,000 gold pieces, Bjork currency, of course. Oh, I truly appreciate this generous offer, but a gift of this magnitude is not something I can accept. King Kanigas has done so much more than necessary already. The king is ashamed that he cannot at this time provide any personal support. Please, will you accept his apology and acknowledge his desire to aid you? But, no. Well then, let's try this. Yes? You accept the king's gift, then, as payment for conducting you safely to Gallia, you hand it over to Ike. Come on, Ronoff, you can't expect her to accept this. And it's an outrageous fee, no matter how you look at it. 20,000 gold for the life of a princess? Perfectly reasonable. In fact, it almost borders on insulting. Consider how you have suffered, the lives you have lost. 10? No, 100 times this amount would not be unreasonable. I have reconsidered. I will accept the king's kindness. In turn, I will present it to my Lord Ike. You will accept it, will you not? I will. Thank you. No, my Lord Ike. It is I who must thank you. Fat stack of cash. Well, now that that's settled, let's move on. Unfortunately, we do not have any ships here in Gallia. If you are to find a ship that will take you to Benyon, you must return to occupied Crimea. If there's no other way, we'll just have to risk it. No matter how cautiously you proceed, if you're certain to run the Zayan forces, keep that in mind. I understand. It's too bad we're so short on soldiers. Still, there's not much we can do about that now. However, I will review our supplies carefully before we depart. In regard to your personnel problems, the king has decided to lend you what aid he can. Lithe, Mordecai! I will join you. Mordecai and Lithe, both of you? Are you sure? None of the others could stand the idea of traveling with humans. I myself tremble with loathing the thought of going to Benyon, but when the king gives an order, obedience is the only option. Mordecai and Gatry are voiced by Damson Price. That may be, but having witnessed the combat prowess of the galleys myself, I know how unfortunate we are. We will not fail you. I have no intention of becoming friends. Do not forget that, and stay out of my way. Haha. You must forgive Lethe. Her tongue cuts as deep as her claws do. I will return once I've reported to the king. While I'm gone, please finish your preparations for departure. Very well. Ike, here's a summary of our last battle. He says this every chapter. New allies. Lots of them. There were no casualties and no one suffered permanent injury. We fought excellently. That's all I have to report, if you'll excuse me. to give as much EXP to Mist as we can. But I mean, we don't go ham on the bonus EXP, because we more or less just use it in a tight spot. Oh, strength. Alright, I will relieve Reese of his healer's duties. Marcia. Res. Ike. Res +2. Ruffle will develop. I'm hoping that I can give her at least one more strength. Alright, I tried. Good stuff, Ruffle. Marcia. Iron Lance, Steel Lance. You definitely need strength to be able to hold Steel Lance. Iron Lance, you're fine though. Which is quite surprising. Alright, Marcia, we need to give you a few levels now. Defenses, cool. Nice. Very impressive. Excellent. Wonderful. Orange Jesus really loves Marcia right now. Alright, I can leave it at that. Yep, save here. I don't think I need anything else, but if I do, I can always come back. And again, I'm me, and I like to make sure I have everything in check. Iron Bow, Longbow, steel bow. More hand axes. More steel axes. Definitely more iron axes. Iron lance. Javelins. Hold up. For the long term. Absolutely. Let's keep it at this. Safe here. Now let's go! I narrate this as myself. After his father's death places the mantle of leadership on his young shoulders, Ike agrees to continue as Alincia's escort. The company heads now for the Benyon Empire, the oldest and largest nation on the continent of Tellius. As Crimea is a former fiefdom of Benyon, I don't fucking know how to pronounce that, but I'm just gonna do it anyway. As a former fiefdom of Benyon, the princess turns to them for succor, much as a scared child returns to a parent. Many in Tellius believe that without Benyon's might and influence, Crimea's reconstruction would be nigh impossible. However, Benyon and Gallia have no diplomatic ties and are further separated by an impassable mountain range. So the company is forced to return to Crimea, where they hope to locate a ship to carry them to Benyon. Accompanied by Ranulf, the warrior who has volunteered to guide them, the company leaves Castle Gallia behind. With their heavy hearts and wounded spirits, they begin the long march back to Crimea. Hey Ike, hold up a moment. You know, I was thinking, since this castle is on the way, we should probably stop by. Really? Why? Is there something special about this place? Why, yes, there is. This is Cancius Castle. Daein seized it early on in the war. Now it serves as a camp for prisoners. I've even heard there are a number of Crimean retainers being held captive in the dungeon beneath the castle. What? Are you certain? Princess, I'm hurt. Of course, my information is reliable. If we can rescue some Crimean soldiers, they might decide to join us. That would be quite a boon, would it not? Yes, I think it would. I think it's worth the risk. Yeah, I can Oscar are a must for this chapter. The question now is, how do you open these cells and free the prisoners? The cells are certain to be locked, so in order to open them, logic would dictate that the keys will be in the possession of the jailer. We've no choice but to steal them. If we're lucky, the guards will have keys as well. In either case, we must move with caution. We don't want to trade blows with the entire castle garrison. Which means we stay close to the walls and avoid being seen or heard, right? Get our hands on the cell keys. Hey, you there! I have business with Sir Grail. Where is he? You're sorely lacking in social etiquette, aren't you? State your business. I'll speak with Sir Grail and Sir Grail alone. Now take me to him. What you ask is impossible. Commander Grail is dead. Well, that's a problem. Just who are you, anyway? Call me Volke. Sir Grail hired me. I'm in intelligence. My father hired you? You are Sir Grail's son, correct? You'll do. Sir Grail hired me to investigate something. You pay my price, and I'll give you my report. Deal? How much? 50,000. That's a bit steep, and worth every penny. I don't have that much. Give me some time. So you're willing to pay? My father hired you. He must have had a good reason. Are you sure, Commander? We have no way of knowing if he's telling the truth. We'll know that when we see the contents of that report. Until then, let's have him travel with us. So that's your plan, eh? Listen, you'll get the report when I get paid, and I'm not waiting around until then. I'll keep my information for the time being. Call me when you've got the gold. Stop into any tavern along your way. Tell the barkeep you need of a fireman. You'll see me within an hour. Hold a moment. Intelligence. You said you were in intelligence, right? Is information the only thing you sell? Come out with it. What are you asking? Locks. Can you open locks? Sure. 50 gold per lock. You gonna have him open the cell doors? Is that wise? We've only just met him. There's no telling if we can trust him. Higher. Okay, will you help us break into these cells? As long as I get paid, I've got no complaint. Titania, objections? I told you before, didn't I? You're the commander. If you decide on the course of action, I will but follow. Righto, I'm off. Good luck and all that. What? Wait. You're not gonna help us here? Much as I would like to, I have a job to do. I will rejoin you when I'm finished. I see. Well, good luck to you then. Yes, and to you as well. Race out. Voido out. Missed Lethe. This is always very difficult because you have such a small garrison. The men I'm going to be keeping around us is, well, it's definitely going to be Soren. I want a healer who can also be a good attack unit. Having sages helps. So Oscar we need around. I normally drop Titania just for this mission. You know what, I'm gonna do just that. Because I want Marcia. I also want Ruffle. But for that to happen, I've got to drop either Volcano or Mist. I usually drop Mist because I give it a lot of bonus EXP. That then means I have to rely on my vulneraries and intellect. Yeah, so, well, we need Ruffle long term. I sub out Titania, because, you know, more EXP this way. Begin. Tell me something, will you? What's gonna happen to us? Those Dane soldiers took my friends away, and they didn't never come back. What'd they do to them? Oh, something bad happened, I just know it. Quiet, fool! Keep your cowardly mutterings to yourself. It matters not what vile torture they devise. A true knight of Crimea is bold, steadfast, and strong. I care not if they pull out my nails with tongs, or insert pins into the soft flesh of my underbelly, or yank. Stop it! I can't bear torture. I'm not a professional soldier. I'm just part of the militia. Can't believe I left my family behind for this. Will I ever see them again? Oh, I want to go home. Curses. If only I had a weapon of some sort. Help will come. I will not give up. Some of that. I'd rather not pay, but I'm not gonna. Look out! We're under attack! Commander Denomil, the castle defenses have been breached. What are your orders, sir? What fortunate timing. We were starting to run low on prisoners. Do try to capture them alive. I won't have you robbing me of my fun. As you command, sir. And what are we doing now? We're fighting the entire castle garrison. We've been spotted. There's nothing left to do but fight. And fight is what I absolutely will do. Wind up. Wind sea. Break the armbow. Okay, attack. My, how interesting. Right. Sword up. Ike. The only one who's kind of reached that stage is Ike. Oh yeah! El Thunder! I got a door key. what it's come to. I got chest key. Kill for Volke. Looks like Lethe will have to be the main focus. I got door key. Steel lance. Oh, why do I not have javelin? Lethe is good for shredding knights and one-shotting magic users. Of course, being like the best Laguz unit in this game. This is my opinion, honestly. Steal? No. No and no. Let's go around. Steel lance. Right, more power. More power, less weighed down I am. Yeah, Hellwind. Anyway, I was gonna say, I doubt I'd get an adept, so I'll go with something with a bit of power. Still no strength. A critical. L Thunder. Nice. I was gonna have Ruffle finish off that mage. If Filiana didn't get a kill, I would have Ruffle finish him off. Yeah, I'll do it. I has to talk to people, so it doesn't matter if he talks to that guy. Door. It's still very much a mobile unit. Shuffle. Soren or Liana to attack. Probably a very simple solution. Just have Monster attack. Heal a little. So I have Liana. Thunder. You're a Crimean soldier, right? Come on, I'm here to rescue you. Seriously? I'm not dreaming again, am I? I'm a mercenary in the employ of Princess Elincia. I'll give you all the details later. For now, we have to move. What? A princess? Oh, happy day! Wait, let me stretch a bit. Ooh! Sorry, I'm stiff from this hard floor. Ow! Ow, ow, ow! Cramp! Cramp! Oh, for the love of... Come on, this way. Oh, alright. Hold on a second. I don't remember the king having any children. There's no time to explain. Hurry up. Coming. You're from Crimea, right? Come on, we're here to rescue you. We've opened your cell. Now's the time to escape. Ah, it's you! Pardon? I could never forget that squint. Knights of Crimea, 12th Regiment. Your name is Oscar. And you're... Wait a moment. You're Kieran, right? That is correct. I am Kieran, the same Kieran who has sworn himself to be your eternal rival. Right. Kieran. So, how have you been? You look good. As always, your manner is listless and inappropriate. It befits one who would call me foe. You were discharged 3 years ago. What are you doing here now? Aha! Could it be? You dastard! You've turned your coat over and gone a day, haven't you? What despicable, contemptible behavior. Unforgivable. Have you no shame? You are my one true rival. Where is your pride gone? The mercenary company I'm attached to serves under the command of the Princess of Crimea. We came here to free any Crimean prisoners. The Princess of Crimea? You're not part of the Royal Guard. How do you know about the Princess? Well, like I said, the Princess is our employer and... Aha, so that's your scheme, is it? You hope to distinguish yourself by meritorious service and gain the glory that is rightfully mine. Admit it! Look, my duty is... Blast you! Curse your name, and curse the name of Oscar and all who call him kin. I will never let you surpass me. Princess, I'm coming! Kieran will be forever at your side. Whoa, he's even more excitable than I remember. Hard to believe he's actually a decent knight. Kieran and Volkay are voiced by Crispin Freeman. I don't know who Brom is voiced by in my list. I just know that he's a country bumpkin, so... Nephne I've given to Michelle Ruff. Still only used if I'm using the actual items. Now, which one of you... there we go, Marcia. Marcia will not throw her javelin, she will open a chest instead. I have to sacrifice more of Mia's HP for this. Hopefully I can evade it though. All for the sake of Ruffle getting his kill. Cunts don't move, but these three do. Statue frag. This increases your user's build. I believe this has something to do with shoving and being rescued. gonna send Ark over there. He has to talk to Neff. You're a Crimean soldier, right? I've opened your cell. Let's get out of here. Who are you? I'm Ike. I'm with a mercenary company hired by Princess Crimea. I can fill you in on the details later. For the time being, you'll just have to trust me. Very well. It's gonna direct, but held off on it. You're my main issue right now. Defense 7. So yeah, 13. Probably done that. Okay. Marcia. I'm sure Oscar will be doubled, but it's okay. Oh, no damage. And he crits. I was just hoping to weaken that Myrmidon, but alright. Okay, more power, more tank, more defense. Nice. Sword. Steel. Let's see. I guess I'll begin with Oscar. Defense is 14. Just get him with a magic users directly afterwards, right? You go there. Marcia. No. Ike. Turn Ender. Look who's come to play. I am so very happy to see you. Now then, are you ready to become my prisoners and live a life of eternal bliss within my lovely dungeon? Oh! You have a skill, don't you? No, you don't. Oh, no, I shouldn't be worried then. Perfect. Roughly your attack is 14. That's fuck. Your defense is 6. How the hell does this guy have less defense than those standard knights? Whatever, I'm not gonna question it. Ileana, finish him off. Magic block. the other weapon is? Steel blade, that's not good. Well, okay, can't steal anything because his strength is 12. Ruffle. More luck and power. You are not strong enough. Equipped items. I'm gonna do it. Alright. I've delivered that. And out of there. You'll not escape. I will see all of you dead. You dead. You will be executed. Skill. Nice. Of course he attacks Ruffle. Oh! The only thing he succeeded in doing is bringing his rank closer. Soreness chest keys. Alright, we get all the prisoners to escape as well, because that gives us bonus XP. Yikes, sorry about that. Just kind of tumbled off the table. HP for my last level? That's rubbish. Steel lance. Javelin. I'm moving out. Don't lag behind, Ike. Oh, made it. I wasn't sure I would, but I'm going on ahead. You know, sneaking around like this just isn't my way. Right then, guess I'm going ahead now. Be careful, Ike. Wow, that was nerve-wracking. Well, I'm off. Short axe. And yeah, okay. Alright, you're the one that needs to... Yeah, Soren doesn't need to open the chest. Counter. Thank you. Here I go. Turning my back on the enemy is against my knightly vows, but the princess's safety comes first. At last, I can leave this place behind. Thank goodness. And we're done. I've brought one of the Crimean soldiers who was being held prisoner. I am sure you are unaware of this, but I am Princess Silencia. Oh, yes, quite right. I am Kieran. I served under General Joffrey as leader of Crimea's 5th platoon. My platoon had the honor of escorting you from the palace during Dane's attack. You were there when... I was. Lord Renning offered my platoon to accompany General Joffrey and serve as your escort. Our mission was to see you safely out of Crimea to Gallia's king, but we failed you, and when you were lost to us, I believe my worthless life was at its end. Yet here you are, to think that I would be so blessed to see you again. Such emotion. The tears. Kieran, were there any others? Such terrific emotion, so... I beg your pardon. Did anyone else other than yourself survive? Of course, though I was the only one unfortunate enough to suffer the misery of captivity. General Joffrey and several of his soldiers fought off the Daen attack. They were able to slip away. Even now they wait in Crimea, hoping for one last chance to strike a blow against Daen. Joffrey, he is alive? How those words drive off the shadows across my heart. Thank you, Kieran. Thank you for surviving. You are too kind, Your Highness. The opportunity to serve you again is the greatest reward I could ask for. For as long as I draw breath, I will stand ready at your side. This I swear. Alright, we all know where Kieran stands. How about you two? Will you recognize Princess Silencia's rightful heir to the Crimean throne? Will you fight for her? Look here, my name's Bronn, and this lass is Nephany. We're just simple country militiamen from the same territory. Now, we don't know much about nobles and stuff. Kings and queens don't matter much when you're working the fields. Of course, we know we'll be in trouble if someone takes our fields away from us, so that's why we could join the militia. This King of Dane's no friend of ours. I heard he's doing terrible things too. Vile tortures with rusty nails and more. What's gonna happen to my family? I left them all back home, and I'm so worried I can hardly see straight. If you can defeat the King of Dane, will this country return to the way it used to be? Is that what you're after? It is my hope. I may not be as powerful as my father, but I will never abandon Crimea. You sound like a lady who stands by her word. Looks like my choice is easy. Mine too. I'll fight in your name. I'll fight in your name. I'll help you in yours. And we'll send those damn milksops packing. Thank you. I beg your pardon. You're voiced by Steve Bloom. Oh, blessed saint. Master Sephiron, you live. Brom, Nephany, are either of you wounded? We're fine, but what about you? You were jailed for helping us. I'm so sorry. Oh, I hope they didn't hurt you. It is nothing to fret about. Everyone is safe, and that is what matters. Oh, blessed one. Pardon me, may I have a moment? And you are... I'm Ike. I'm the commander of this mercenary company. That must mean you're the one responsible for giving me back my freedom. I am Sephiron, a monk on pilgrimage. Please allow me to express my gratitude. Thank you. You don't have to thank us. However, I am curious about your situation. Why were you aiding Crimean soldiers? Do you question my story? You're a monk on pilgrimage as well as an ally of Crimean resistance fighters. Under the circumstances, do you blame me? Tell me something, Ike. If you came across a wounded person, could you ignore his plight? Normally, no, I could not. But in times like these, where it means risking my own life, I don't know. It's tough to say. You're quite honest. However, if actually faced with such a choice, a man such as yourself would not hesitate. If faced with an individual in pain, you would act instinctively. Your body would not wait for the command. Who are you? Really? You're so calm, so full of peace. I can't believe you're a simple monk. If you'll forgive me, I must be going. Fare thee well, young warrior. I am certain that we will meet again. Ike. Oh, hello, Volke. What do you want? I was thinking about traveling you for a bit. I'll be in the general area. If you need anything, you can call me. I'll help you out. For a fee, of course. What did you say? Why would you do such a thing? In times such as these, there must be many parties that need intelligence. Well, you sparked my curiosity, and besides, we'll just have to leave it at that. That's not acceptable. Don't be so inflexible. It's not as if I'll be joining your merry band or anything. This is strictly business. And yet you... Titania... I believe this is a good opportunity. We will almost certainly have needed this man's talents. He is a dubious character at best, but at least we know his motives. Everything begins and ends with gold. He'll be easy to control. Soren is standing right there. I don't think he minds. What will it be, Ike? The decision's yours. Very well. You may do as you like. Excellent. Call me if you need anything. First the thief and then that monk. What an odd band of characters you've attracted. Run off. Have you finished your errands? All done. But about those two... Yes, they're both rather mysterious. Well, the monk seems like a decent enough fellow. Determining who is a friend and who is a foe is something I must be able to do. But it's just so hard. That's only because you don't have enough information to base your judgment on. All we can do now is press on. You're right. Alright, that's going to do it for this episode of Let's Play Fire Emblem Ladies Radiance. Sorry for it being super long. But I hope you all enjoyed anyway. If you did, be sure to give this video a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Find me on social media, share this video on social media, share with your friends. Find me on Patreon and support me doing this if you have a big enough heart and willing to sacrifice just for my sake. And I'll see